I have a business tip for you in the series of my business tips I usually give. Today, the tip I want to give to you is that you should patronize your customers. Yes, patronize your customers. Oftentimes, just like you are involved in one business or the other, it is also possible that one or some of your customers may be involved in one business or the other. If you find out that that is the case, that one of your customers or some of your customers is or are involved in one form of business or the other, it is very wise that you patronize them. Reason being that by patronizing your customers, you are drawing them closer to yourself. You are making them to feel loved and to feel cherished, and in fact, you are definitely going to make them stay glued to you. Let me give you a critical example. Let's say you are selling bread. You are selling bread and you have people who buy from you. And maybe one of your customers or some of your customers sell butter. Ordinarily, you know that butter is very good for you, and even the bread you sell, let's say you have some surplus and you want to consume the bread, you may need butter. So you can get the butter from that your customer who sells butter. The customer will be very appreciative because he or she knows full well that you are also patronizing her, patronizing him or her. In fact, if you look at the flock of wealthy business tycoons we have today, you will come to discover one secret about them. They patronize themselves. Yes, they patronize themselves. And that is why you look at people who are into car manufacturing. Some of them are involved in production of tires. Some of them are involved in production of brake parts. Some of them are involved in the production of the chairs in the car. Some of them even work on the lighting, that's the light of the car. Some work on the glass. Now, so some of these persons, since they know full well that each of the parts of the cars are actually developed by one person amongst them, they patronize themselves. So the one that produces the tire, we buy from the person that produces the chair. The one that produces the chair can also buy from the one that produces the glass. And the assembling of this purchase of different parts of the car is put together to make the car. So a car is actually not produced by just one single company from start to finish. There is actually the step that they take, which is patronizing another company that is specialized in production or manufacturing of another aspect of the car that they are not involved in. So it simply goes to show the importance of patronizing your customers. When you sell something and you are being patronized, learn to also patronize your customers, because by so doing, you'll be endearing them to yourselves. You'll be keeping them glued to yourself, and the money will be circulating within your business. They will prefer to come and meet you to buy that commodity you sell than going outside, even when they have alternative. That is simply because you have given them reasons to stay glued to you. So do not forget, the business tip for today is that you should patronize your customers.